Well, good afternoon and welcome to DUTV for today's pre-season friendly in the case of Sheffield United being the visitors. They're in the middle of a pre-season session away up in Scotland, and they have been invited in to play a friendly against Dundee United today. Dundee United only 3 days after the narrow defeat to Celtic. In most cases United would have got something out of that game, but a late goal conceded, so Celtic take all 3 points. Only 2 players who saw match time on Saturday are involved today, Adrian Sporle and Kieran Freeman, both starting. It's a pretty young team. It's game time for skipper for today, Powers and Cammy Smith. Good to see Adam King also starting, with a number of good youngsters all getting a chance. So we'll start off with Dennis, Freeman, Sporle, Smith, Graham, Cooney, Glass, Powers, Smith, Mockery and King. It's Kerr Smith as number 4 and Cammy Smith wearing the number 9 shirt today. On the bench, goalkeeper Jack Newman, Adam Hutchison, Finlay Malcolm, Lewis Fraser, Archie Meekison, Dan Watson and a trialist in today for United. Sheffield United, not having played since late June, that defeat in the quarter-finals, the FA Cup 4 from Arsenal, sees them start off with a return and goal. Aaron Ramsdale signed from Bournemouth in the close season there, so he starts off in goal. Enda Stevens, John Fleck, Curtis Basham, Sander Berge, Billy Sharp, John Egan, Oliver Norwood, Jack Robinson, Callum Robinson and Regan Slater. And there's a number of substitutes also on the bench, 12 in total. Be an opportunity for Chris Wilder to get some game time, so we'll see a plethora of changes no doubt throughout the game, and may well see 2 different teams. Potential to see a man who plied his trade up to recently in the Scottish Premiership with Rangers, Wes Fodernham's on the bench, along with internationals and Phil Jagielka. Looking forward to a game here today, but certainly not in these weather. It's very stormy. It's been pretty heavy rain and blustery winds for most of the morning. And joined on the gantry, you probably hear him, it's Sean Dillon. Sean, you joined for a game today dressed in the shorts. What do you think you were going to be playing today?
I'd wish I was playing, buddy. Absolutely buzzing to be back to see you again, pal.
It's only 3 days and we're missing each other already.
I know, pal, I know. Now, coaching this afternoon down at Soccer World with Scales. Give myself a little plug there. And at 4:30, so yeah, I'm just making sure I'm ready to rock for when we're finished. Just
in time there, because as Dylan Powers leads the United team onto the park, a young and inexperienced but a very, very talented United team coming out. Declan Glass, Cammy Smith, Dylan Powers, Adam King, Adrian Sporle, all with first team experience, all looking to get some game time to show that they have a place in Mickey Mellon's starting line-up for next Saturday when we travel to Kilmarnock. But good to see some of the young players also on here with English Premiership teams coming to visit United like they did many years ago. It's good to see them back here in this shape of Sheffield United. They've retained their place in the English Premiership, which starts early in September with a trip to Wolves, who were up till recently on Europa League duty. John Fleck, probably a well-known face and name in the Scottish game, played with Rangers before he's moved down south to Coventry and eventually a move to Sheffield United. He's been there for 3.5 years, so good to see him back on Scottish soil. United just eagerly awaiting the kick-off with match officials. Referee Stephen McLean, assistant referee 1 Frank Connor, assistant referee 2 Sean Carr, and a fourth official for today is Callum Scott. We're ready to go, and it's United kicking off, and the ball all the way back to Ross Graham. Gives Dennis in the goal his first touch, a little dink outright, and eventually ball played back to him, and he's forced to hit it long. Cammy Smith beaten in the air. United forcing the ball back to Ramsdale. Robinson wide, gets the ball back. Norwood. One of the things about the Sheffield United attack is overlapping centre halves, I'm told. Looking forward to seeing that. Sean, overlapping centre halves, a thing of the future?
I really enjoy it, pal. Not something I done mean in my own time.
Ball knocked wide. A good challenge in there by Ross Graham. Gets the ball away from skipper Billy Sharp. John Fleck, ball through but finds Sharp offside. Is good line from United, just moving forward and catching Sharp offside.
Yep. Decent start. I know Sheffield United are obviously got a much stronger team out than we do today, but great opportunity to see the lads playing, and you know, quite a few of the lads that I know myself and that I've worked with before. When I was at the club, myself and Willow used to look after or help out with the 17, so yeah, great opportunity for them to go and play a proper game against a top team.
You've seen the experience of Billy Sharp just edging Dylan Powers out there, and the ball going over both their heads, and United on the turn, but Ross Graham doing well, just gets it back to Dennis. Clears. Another ball over the top, Sharp's coming out. Dennis comes out, chests it away. A lot of water line on the park there as the ball holds up a little bit. Ball goes out. United throw. Ball over the top, but ball far too much on it, and Cammy Smith not getting the opportunity to get on the end of that one. It just was all the way through to Ramsdale. Stepping in, Adam King dispossessed, middle of midfield, ball wide, pushed in there, but good clearance there by Kerr Smith, getting the ball all out the box and out for a throw in. Nice football from Sheffield as they go into the box, but once again penalty for Sheffield United. A challenge, a little bit clumsy there from Ross Graham on Sander Berge, who was down. Referee Stephen McLean giving not even a second thought to that whistle straight away and pointing to the penalty spot.
Can't argue with that, I don't think, buddy.
inside the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, easy to say when you're up here, as always. I've had a few of them in my time, but keep stand up, and if you're going to go to ground and try and block the pass rather than trying to make the tackle. I was just about to say, a great run going in.
It's a post and it's cleared. Dennis going the wrong way, strikes it off the post. United live through that one. This time Sporla into the feet of Smith, goes for the return. Sporla down the line, gets there, but Basham just steps in the last minute, takes it off the toes and gets the ball back to the goalkeeper.
Hopefully that'll settle Ross down a little bit.
Yeah, conditions like this, you've got to be careful, got to keep your feet into it, and he did. I don't think he intended to go for a penalty. He certainly caught the foot of Burns, but United up the other end, and they've got a quick opportunity to hit back. Free kick.
We mentioned the difference in the physique watching Celtic on Saturday. Certainly another step up looking at some of these guys.
Touch to the side and right across the face of the goal. Close. It didn't really trouble Aaron Ramsdale in the Sheffield United goal.
Declan looking to just get one across the front area and hope somebody can get a toe on or something on it. Definitely a player that has plenty of confidence in his own ability. Nice high line here. I'm liking it.
Certainly forcing.
Not getting out. Yeah, well reacted. Yeah. Reacted really well actually. Started well. Got into a good position. And Declan again leading from the front. Makes a big difference.
Yeah, kick from the goalkeeper just barely getting in the United half, and Dylan Powers getting there first to it. Once again sharp down this outside, gets the ball in first time, but easily.
Well done, Kerr.
Looking for the foul. Foul given. Didn't see too much in it, but
yeah.
Basham going down. Bretton McLean saying there was no advantage to Sheffield United, pulls it back for that free kick midway into the United half.
Good position from Kerr Smith there. Nice to see Ross Graham, he's at the learning straight away, standing his man up a little bit more.
Egan Slater unable to get beyond Sporlight as well. Sporlight puts out for throw in. Get behind him this time. Only cleared as far as Skipper.
Another good position
Shot
from Kerr again.
Trying to get the ball in again. That one's going to overrun and get beyond Stevens. It's out for a goal kick to United. A good
international duty coming up for him soon, buddy.
Yeah, I was looking at the call-offs. Seven players called up in the international squads for Sheffield United. There's certainly a lot of good pros in that squad.
He's done really well actually. He started off with UCD back home, played with the team I support as a young player, St. Pat's, and then went on to Shamrock Rovers before going to Villa. And he's certainly done really well for himself. Well done, Nathan.
United knock the ball forward. Mockery into Sporla on the side. Declan Glass shouting for it. Decides to go to Dylan Powers. Tricks his way through. Just Mockery again. Cuts inside. Right footed. Can't get on the end of the return pass.
Unlucky. Nice and positive from Chris.
It's always encouraging to see young players showing for the ball but also shouting for it.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm reluctant to pick out any in particular one because Chris is very well respected at the club, and say the same about Declan Glass and Kerr Smith. Ross Graham. It's just brilliant to see so many of them playing.
Oh, unlucky Spurler, just got nicked off his toes inside that quadrant at the back, but United quickly win it back. Ross Graham, good block. United stretching the park a little bit, get the two centre halves wide. Chris Mockery just trying to gamble on that little knockdown. It just went beyond him. It would have been a great challenge, but once again Dylan Powers good getting in there, knocks the ball off of Burns, goes back to Sporler. It's going to be a corner to United. United certainly have recovered from that early setback of giving away the penalty, but getting the break of the ball hitting the post.
Definitely, look, Sheffield United started really well, keeping possession of the ball, and definitely had us pinned back in. Changed a little bit now. Again, lads getting a touch and getting a pass and getting turned, easing themselves into the game a little bit more, and it's great to see.
Adam King with the first corner of the game. Can't beat the front man. It's cleared. He's out for a throw in.
Very similar when you look at the way the force team has been playing so far. You know, high energy, high pressing, getting bodies around the ball all the time.
Callan Robinson comes forward, finds Stevens on the far side, the left back up in support. He's really sharp. Good block there. Nathan Cooney just getting his body in there, and I think it's something you're taught, is to try and stop the crosses at source. He certainly did that, got close enough, didn't give Stevens any space. Intricate passing, small triangles, just trying to look for some space in behind that United team, but can't find any at all. There's again, good running from the big Norwegian player.
Such a powerful runner. Doesn't look overly quick, but just
pretty direct as well,
along.
Isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's not taking the loop and run, he's going direct towards that goal. United a little bit penned back at the moment.
The chap's a giant.
Ball crossed in. Sporler gets there first.
Position.
Gets it away. And again another block there by Dylan Powers.
Unlucky Chris Mugby.
Fleck gets the ball wide. Goes for the return. Looking for the free kick. Gets the free kick. Kieran Freeman just gets the wrong side of him. Fleck just on the edge of the box and takes a tumble.
Sheffield United are walking the ball really well, but our lads are getting in their faces and they're getting nice and tight.
Fired in, low, going down there. Whether he's saying there's offsides in there, as Billy Sharp I think was too sharp in getting in there.
Yeah, nice plug there, buddy. Dundee United lads were losing the plot there. They thought he was giving a corner.
Yeah.
It's great to see Dennis back in as well. I know he's had his issues with injury and being out. Yeah, looked like he was leaving at one stage, and
it was a bad injury, and took him he got through his rehab quick, but you're always worried someone gets through such a serious injury so quickly. Is it really time to come back? But he went. Queen of the South, played a few games down there, proved he was fit, and come back, and he's got the extension on that contract. Long ball up there. Cammy Smith doing well to
another player back again. Yeah. Long spell at Dundalk. done really well, and again, great to see him. Great to see him back involved at the club. I was disappointed when he left originally.
He's popular character as he gets there, slipping and sliding a little bit in that corner, but eventually cute little back heel off the leg of the defender.
Good player, good type of player, you know, good around the dressing room as well, and you know, very professional. Everything he done was, you know, was for the, you know, the team and himself, looking after himself all the time. And
good step over,
nice step go.
It's a ball back to Sporner. Nobody really in there for any cross. Lovely feet from Billy Sharp. Gets the ball away into Fleck. Good challenge. Kieran Freeman getting back, but Sheffield United win it back from Fleck. Good save. Dennis doing well to block the shot there from Robinson. The ball comes in, and another great save from distance. It was Norwood getting the ball in there. Looked as though it was going to fly over the head of Dennis, but what a good save. Just flicking it away. And it's the first corner for Sheffield United.
Great save from Dennis. Again, you can see the conditions that we were reluctant to go on about it, but I know myself how bad it can be. Nathan Cooney actually takes a decent touch, and because of the way the pitch is at the moment, it doesn't help him.
Another straight from distance. Can't get there as Norwood on the right foot this time. And nearly as accurate as his earlier shot. Ding ball, but didn't really get enough on it. Norwood was sliding in from the side, gets it away from Cammy Smith, and Burns again.
Great tackle.
Slid right off the park from outside the box, but lucky enough it was the side of the box. But yeah, good tackle there, Chris Mockery getting there, matching the run, and I think he's going to have to do that because, as you mentioned earlier, strong surging runs there from Burge.
Chap's a giant. Great to see though, like, you know, players like Declan, Chris Mockery, Cammy, you know, creative players that, you know, they're so willing to go back and make a tackle and get back for the team, and it's obviously been instilled in them, you know, with the way the manager wants to play, and work rate going forward and going back. It's
yeah, you mentioned earlier about the, you know, the way the team's set up, the way they're playing, the tactically, you know, the high tempo and the press. It's obviously easier if you're playing that in the academy or in the reserves, and then you get the chance to move up in the first team. You're just going to be doing the same thing rather than something totally different or alien to what you've been doing.
Yeah, it definitely helps. I mean, it's. I think every club ideally would have everybody working together on the same page, but you know, you might get a first team manager that comes in and, you know, for whatever reason has his own beliefs in playing the ball long, you know, maybe not playing out from the back, or maybe he doesn't feel like he has the players to play it out from the back, or you know, somebody that's quick enough up front to go and press high. So it doesn't always work out like that, but you know, there's no doubt you can see that the manager has put his stamp on things very quickly, and certainly from the games that we've seen so far, everybody seems to have bought into it. I'm guessing anybody that hasn't, we haven't seen them for that reason maybe. So
yeah, and it takes players time to adapt to that type of thing from what they've been doing for the last bit of their careers. Once again, Sheffield come in, one cross into the back post, but didn't get the direction quite as much as you would have thought. Billy Sharp past the post with the header at the back post, took a bit of a knock, and
Kieran Freeman is in a good position. He gets a bit of a nudge. The fact that he's put himself in such a good position has helped him there. Great delivery.
I probably just saw in the last few minutes Water starting to hold the ball up a little bit, it's first real.
Ross Graham's pass wasn't actually a bad pass. I mean, on another day that gets zipped straight in, but I feel for Billy. I was on the pitch on Saturday and it felt unbelievable. He's done so much work over the last few years to get it to where it is at the moment, and the fact that it's holding up so well now, even with all this rain, it's definitely down to himself.
Yeah, Sportland just going on the overlap there, just not timing it 100%, and he's just been caught offside. But good work there again. Mockery, Glass, Sportland just working the ball, working the space, not getting it in the end.
Well play, it's positive play, it's what you want to see. They're going at them, they're having a go, and again, great to see Sportland doing what he's doing. I feel unfortunate not to have started. We mentioned that on Saturday with Jamie coming back in, and Jamie proved again on Saturday why he's been chosen ahead of him. Had an excellent game, but the only way Sportland can keep himself in there and make sure that he's ready to go is by doing what he's doing at the moment.
Unlucky there, John Fleck, ball just bouncing up off his knee and caught him in the hand, but certainly took control of it better using the hand. The referee blowing the whistle before he struck that one into the unguarded net. Still 21 minutes gone here. It's still Dundee United nil, Sheffield United nil. Certainly chances for both sides, not probably golden chances, but chances either way. Both trying to play that attacking football, Sean, and nothing worse than going to a pre-season friendly and there's no shots on goal. This time it's Mockery just trying to barge his way through, and just didn't have that gap to go through, I suppose. Almost chances opening up for United, whether
I wasn't expecting that,
the weather conditions or what, but two chances there.
Keep talking, Dave. The chances are coming every time you say that. They're not golden. Look, the missed penalty and the one-on-one with Dennis. Dennis makes a really good save on it. I think they've had the better of the two. Chris is unlucky there. He tries to get in and get his body across, but again, the strength and the physique of...
Yeah, lovely touch there. Ross Graham just running stride for stride along with Chris Basham there. Just bided his time, stayed on his feet, and this time he just flicked it off the defender's shins and he wins the throw-in for United.
He's done well. When you consider how young these boys are, again, Kerr Smith getting in. Kerr's 16, 15?
16, I think. 16. Yeah, it's a great opportunity to play against players you'll see on the television week in, week out. Slater just dilly-dallying and allows Sportler to go forward, get that gap, and this time it is going to be a free kick. John Egan really late into the back of Cammy Smith, the United man going over. United quite happy to bide their time with this free kick, trying to get players up the park. Dennis comes out, takes ownership, as you would expect a senior player to come up and just cool things down a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. And the attitude so far, I'm not surprised by it, but a friendly game or a bounce game, whatever way you want to put it, it's been you look at the likes of Sporter, who's played a lot of games, Cammy Smith, Dylan Powers, older, slightly older. If I say older guys, but older compared to the guys that are actually been brought in, the younger ones in the team, and Dennis as well. So the attitude has been spot on. It's been really, really good.
Yeah, belated happy birthday to Cammy Smith yesterday. 25, I think, Sean.
Sorry?
25 he was.
25, wow.
At an age. Go to be 25 again. Ball down. United. Left hand side. Robinson forced to turn round, turn back. Chris Mockery, great little run and little blind pass, but the ball shoots past the foot of Adrian Sporla. United's opportunity to attack.
Can you see the difference in having the ability or having the confidence to go and dribble with the ball so deep in your own half? It's not a case of just get it up the pitch or make a quick pass. There's nothing on. He goes and dribbles and
look at the overlapping centre half here. Basham up on the right wing. The back centre halves this time. Sporla back there doing his defensive duties, flicking it again off the shins. From United to throw in.
Oh. Dennis is not happy. Kerr's zipping it in him. He wants him to take a touch and pass it back out, but I don't think Dennis was overly comfortable with that one there.
Senior foul there. Time Sporla and Powers both getting in there to the man mountain. This time he is the one to go over. Free kick to Sheffield United. Norwood standing over it. Clips it in. Robinson could only deflect it over the bar.
Great delivery. Missing the force man out. Our line wasn't too bad there. The difference between man marking and having a line, though, making sure you get across and trying to block runners when they go through. That is something that's slightly different on Saturday anyway.
Sporla beaten to it there this time. Slater. Good challenge, but United with a throw in. United drawing out Sheffield United players. Just getting corrected there. Kerr is still only 15.
Yep, apologies. A big thank you to Lee Wilkie, who's after messaging in there to let us know. Cheers, Streaky.
United going the attack. Cut out. Tommy Smith over there to block it. Yeah, just one opportunity at 15 being able to play on the same park.
It's brilliant, great for them.
Good experience.
I've got to know him recently, and yeah, he's definitely a talented boy. Good lad. Pretty similar to the good attitude that the lads have had being brought up through the academy, and being looked after by so many different coaches over their time, and their parents, their families. And
Tommy Smith back in the midfield helping out when that ball got
great turn
in there to Adam King. Glass. Go again. Partner was expecting that one to come so quickly and so close.
Yeah.
Does well to get it away. Ross Graham pinging the ball about now, and again the ball comes up off the hand of John Fleck. It's another free kick to United. United taking it quickly. Oh, another one held up in the sodden pitch.
Great recovery, Nathan Cooney, brilliant.
Mike to Burns, but he only blasted off the legs of Ross Graham. It's out for Another corner to Sheffield United, but Sean, that certainly was the elements playing up as that ball was held up on the park.
I think at this stage, we'll be nearly half an hour in. It's something that the lads and everybody on the pitch now will be aware of at this stage. But again, it's not stopping them getting on the ball and trying to pass the ball forward there every opportunity. And you know, Declan there taking a turn, giving it to centre back, getting it back, looking to play again. They're not in a rush to get rid of the ball. It's the confidence to go and take it. And you see again, Kieran having a look in there. It's not on, and he goes back again. Like so.
Yeah, long goal kick from Ramsdale, in the Sheffield United goal goes all the way through to Dennis in the Dundee United goal.
Only just, yeah. The wind again is just.
Yeah. And that was from the edge of the box, and as you say, it's very stormy, very blustery.
Is it stormy? Yeah.
Stormsy.
Storm F, mate. We're on F now. That's why it's Francis.
Storm F. Ball down the outside. Ross Graham doing well. Cuts it out. Gets on the turn. Good left. Pass up the line. Declan Glass taking it in.
Well done.
Great. Finds Mockery. Pulls it up. 3 Sheffield United players around him.
Excellent.
Still finds the space.
Excellent. Unlucky.
Right idea.
Right idea, Dylan Prowse. Again, you know, the experience for such young lads, like, you know, they know, you know, there's 3 lads around you don't need to have a go. Come back out, somebody else will be spare. You know, really small, simple things, but make such a difference to your team. I think Cammy's led the line quite well, actually, with the exception of a couple of touches. His runs have been good. He's getting in front, looking for the ball, and
it'll probably be a long ball that they're expected to hold up on the park, but skidded forward this time. Right for a goal kick to United.
Oh, lovely turn.
Yeah, great turn. It's good he got out of his feet and made the turn, and you know, Basham was committed. He was that close. If you had to let him turn, he was probably not one-on-one to heading in there, but a free bit of a run.
Well played.
Lovely to see them happy to take the ball. No panic in their eyes. Mockery again. Pulled back there, but referee allows it. Advantage to go United's way. There's Graham striding forward. Another one just too close to the goalkeeper, yeah. The cross.
Yeah, I think you look at Adam King and Cammy there, they're wanting the ball to play into sport. They're almost holding back on their run, waiting on the ball to be played down the line for them then to go and make that movement.
And ball. Just couldn't get there in time. Stevens does well to dribble his way out. Eventually foul there. Declan Glass advances into the United half. A good run by the Scots international. We say young, he's only 30. Young to some of us.
Speak for yourself, buddy.
And that shot there, just getting sclaffed past the post. Again, United getting into dangerous positions, Sean. It's something that, you know, the manager will be looking for them to do that, get into the positions. You know, if nothing comes off of it, that's a different matter, but if you're not getting in positions, that's a problem.
Definitely, yeah.
Getting there and not finishing it off.
You don't score on every chance that you take, that you create, or every opportunity or every attack that you make. So, but again, it's a little thing. I don't want to be overly negative. You know, Ross is looking to be positive and putting a cross into the box, but again, I think the 2 lads are, you know, just, I suppose you get that from playing with people on a regular basis and knowing how they move and how they react.
And that cross there by Callum Robinson just evades everyone right across. box and it's out for a throw into United.
Considering the conditions, it's been quite enjoyable, I have to say, so far. Streaky's not happy with us. We'll give another little. Kerr is not 16 until December. Joe Rice thrown in a little bit of input as well. Average age 22.1. Brilliant. Two Dundee United legends giving us a shout out there. Both for different reasons.
Both using different adjectives.
Absolutely. Some we can say and some we can't.
As that cross goes in, Dennis right behind it. Good hands on it. Drops it, palms it down. Easy pick up.
I think Berger reminds me of Streaky when he used to get thrown up front all the time. Last 10 minutes of a game.
Ball up. Once again, Ross Graham doing well, and he's been pulled back there by Billy Sharp, spotted by the near side assistant.
And you see Chris Mockery wanting to get things going straight away. Like the back of his jersey looks like it would look well on a car in America. The new numbers are looking great.
Yeah. Big kick from Ramsdale deep in the United half, but there's Dylan Powers, gets there. Cammy Smith doing excellent, gets through two challenges, comes out with the ball up the line. Glass puts one defender down, goes round him, step over, steps it back, tries to get
lovely
the feet
touch
of Mockery. Mockery's shot away, but he's blocked and not that follow through on that challenge there, but nothing seen by the referee. But again, United getting good positions. This time Mockery's shot being blocked. Another great challenge there. It goes out at the expense of a corner, but a lovely challenge there on Callum Robinson nearby.
Brilliant from Declan. Yeah. Turning out again, checking and chopping, and a brilliant pass. I think Dylan Powers was probably expecting it, but you can see Declan has obviously seen Chris Mockery, and lovely force touch. Just got closed down too well.
Good punch out by Dennis. Going as far as Fleck, he gets wide again to Norwood. Right footed in.
The back post.
Oh, what a challenge on it. He's got a head knock there. He's went up against the post there. He was battling there with Sharp. Gets the ball away. Referee stops play.
2v1, something we need to be a little bit careful of. Everybody is set up for the forced corner, and when it gets cleared and put back out to the crosser, you tend to lose your position that little bit. Dylan Powers has done it really well. Again, 2v1 at the back post, and something to be wary of when the second ball comes in. And
you took the goalkeeper right out that cross, right to the back post. Dennis couldn't get near to it, didn't he? So
all them goalies with their Subbuteo sticks on.
Ever played in goal, Sean?
I know I'm a bit mad, but I'm not that crazy. They're all another breed, man.
Handball there from Cammy Smith this time. Ball skidding up, hitting him in the hand as United were on the break.
Almost pressing, Cammy. Good pressing.
Almost getting the benefit there. Long clearance there by Ramsdale. Gets the pressure off, gives United the throw in. Smith, good pass in there. Not giving Egan a chance to get his head up, but they do fashion the ball forward.
Excellent.
wide, but no pressure there from Jack Robinson. He just fires that one high over the bar.
Great covering by Kerr. Again, I reluctant to keep going on about his age, but for somebody so young, and you know, the mentality that he's shown so far. To have a physique like that at 15 can only be a good thing as well.
Well, 5 minutes remaining of the first half. Still Dundee United no, Sheffield United no. Chances for both teams. No one's made the breakthrough yet. United play that long ball, comes off, skidding off the top of Basham's head, forces Egan to clear it on the full for a throw into United.
Sheffield United set up every time we get a throw in, anywhere from halfway down the way.
Sportler onto it.
Well done.
Slater gets there first, but Sportler wins it back. Glass
Nice
through the legs, pushed down, but nothing from the referee, nor would not a judge to have fouled him. Sportler this time coming back and clattering into Sander Berge.
Yeah, it was a great pass by Kerr earlier on. I was too busy waffling there, me.
Just Basham getting the ball caught between his feet, but he does enough to get it away.
Yeah, something that happened a little bit. We're looking to press, but you can hear the shout, "Stay!" I'm not sure whether it was Kieran Freeman or Nathan Cooney, whoever it was, telling Adam King not to go and to stay, because they end up getting out.
Yeah.
Recovery's been good. We get in behind the ball, which is great. But it was something we've seen probably a lot.
Oh, it's a tap, isn't it? Yeah, Berge with a shot. Dennis can't hold it. It just pops out right to the feet of Billy Sharp. Sheffield United skipper Julie takes it. 43 minutes on the clock. Dundee United 0, Sheffield United 1. Disappointed with that from nothing there, Sean. Is
definitely, yeah.
The ball came to Berge instead of running towards the United defence. This time he's taking the shot from distance, skidding in front of Dennis.
Yeah, look, the conditions aren't great, but again, Dennis will be disappointed. He should have done better there. After recovering initially, like I said, Sheffield United getting out, switching the play. We do so well to recover and get bodies back in behind the ball, and you're almost happy for people to be taking shots from that kind of distance.
Brought down there. Right to Fleck. Gets the ball in. Good strength by Sportler. Tries to come back in against Bears. Does enough to nick the ball off the Argentine's foot. Declan Glass getting a challenge in there. This time easily taken there. That cross comes in from Norwood. Dennis pulls it out underarm to Ross Graham. Header down, finds Powers. King just sweeping it through to Cammy Smith, but could take it in his stride.
Good defending. Great pass though. Oh, Deco.
Yeah.
Child allowance issue there.
Yeah, he's taking a painful knock. One I'm hoping he'll run off. No physio required.
Would you want a physio for that? It's the first time I haven't seen a physio jump up to actually help somebody. Lovely strike there.
Ball.
Brilliant.
Kieran Freeman with a good header down.
Yeah. Again, Sheep making his debut last week away.
Chris Mockery just comfortable to take that into feet up against John Fleck there, just making sure he didn't give him too much of an opportunity to nick it. That one comes off the heel, but it is the half-time whistle right on 45 mark. United disappointed to have lost a goal so late in the game, had controlled the game for a lot of it. Sheffield United looking very dangerous as they were knocking the ball around. They survived a 5th minute penalty for Ross Graham and the challenge on Berge, but it came back off the post. United had a couple of chances themselves, pretty much even in that first half. Only the goal 3 minutes before half time, splitting the teams. So Sean, conditions aside, it's been a good run out for both teams. I'm sure Sheffield United will certainly enjoy getting back on the park after doing the pre-season start up. An opportunity to play here and against a United team who are, for me, trying to give them pressure up the park, but also give them problems when they've got the ball. Absolutely,
like our lads have been brilliant. Really, really good. They're getting on the ball again. I mentioned a couple of we're having a chat about the pitch now, are we?
Yeah, I think
early afternoon for us, maybe, buddy.
Yeah, Steve McLean's speaking to the groundsman, and I think it's Brian Graham, isn't it, as well? So
Grant won't be happy with you calling him. Brian Grant won't be happy with you
Chris Wilder.
The ground
there as well, and just saying, I think that could be it. Yeah, it certainly looks as though calling a halt at 45 minutes. United coming unfortunate. So we're just going to call a halt there, Sean.
Yeah, it looks like the
you can get out into the glorious weather, the shorts on for the rest of the day if you fancy it.
I know, mate.
A disappointing end to the 45 minutes, and we're looking forward to that challenge. But we did talk about it. There was a lot of the times the ball was holding up, especially at the shed end where the ball was getting held up and number of times, and I don't think it was getting dangerous for the players. It was just making a bit of a mockery of those passes. But
yeah,
good run out for the 45 minutes.
It was great. I really enjoyed it, I have to say. Now again, I keep going on about the younger lads to be like Dennis to save aside, great attitude himself, Dylan, Sporla and Cammy up front as well. But the young lads coming in, I mean, it's brilliant, really, really good for them. You hear the announcement now.
And the back five, probably would say, the two full backs and the three centre halves. I don't think they would have put a foot wrong apart from the penalty from Ross Graham. I think everything else they did was good and it was on point.
He jumps in a little bit early, and again he reacted really well from it, which is what you're looking for from any player. Never mind a young lad that's you make a mistake and you look to put it right straight away. So no, brilliant for him. Again, Kieran making his debut just recently. Absolutely delighted for Kerr. I thought he was really, really good today. Had an excellent game and just looked like he'd been playing there for a long, long time. Nathan Cooney as well and Ross, and the positivity from Chris Mockery and Declan Glass. Just really, really exciting to see, and certainly as a fan, anybody who was watching today will be really pleased that young lads like that are coming through, and all seems to be going well, so no, really pleased. I thought the lads done really well. The only disappointment from today is that the lads who are on the bench, who are probably looking to get involved, unfortunately won't get the opportunity today. So yeah, disappointed for them boys. Again, I know one or two of the lads that are there, Finlay Malcolm and Adam Hutchinson, and you're looking at them boys would have been desperate, looking forward to the second half, getting maybe a second half or half an hour, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is, to go and impress, and unfortunately that's not going to be the case now. So But plenty of really good things to take from today, and I've no doubt that the manager and Granty and Bowen will be very pleased with the 45 minutes work.
Good. Thanks this afternoon, Sean, for your 45 minutes work.